Hey, my name is Washington Mwange. Today we are diving into a topic: how to pass an interview and get hired immediately. We can categorize the interview in 3 stages, that is before, during and after. Every interview has the introduction part, the body, and the conclusion. So before you attend that interview, before you go for that interview, what are some of the factors you need to consider? Let's call it the preparation of the interview. Number 1, you need to do a research. You need to do a research about that company. How? You can do it through the website. You can do it by checking through the website, the social media, and many more. But the best part to know more about the company is through the website. I'm a web developer. I've created over 20 websites since 2018 until now. So if you need a website, kindly call that number. I promise you to create a nice, a top-notch website, a responsive website for you in just 3 days. In just 3 days, your website is ready and it is affordable. I can fit within your budget. Looking forward for your call, because you cannot succeed if you don't have a website. Right now, things have gone digital. If you combine website and digital marketing, your business, boom, you'll succeed. You'll be able to get clients because your website will be seen by many clients, many customers. Have a responsive, a good, a professional website. Not just a website, a professional website. So if you need a website, kindly call that number and we'll be in touch. And I assure you, within 3 days, you'll be able to get a website. Another factor, you need to go through the CV again and again, to ensure you have not made a mistake. Sometimes people, they get mixed up. The CV which you sent differs with the current CV which you have at hand. So ensure you go through the CV again and again. And another benefit of going through the CV is whereby you are able to familiarize, especially with the part of job description. Ensure you go through your CV again and again to avoid mix-up. The final tip during interview preparation is that ensure you arrive 30 minutes before the interview kicks off. So ensure you arrive 30 minutes before the interview kicks off. This will enable you relax, familiarize with the environment. Lakini unafika kwa interview umesweat, you are confused, hata hujui unaanzia wapi, unapotea, unaenda kwa washroom badala ya kuingia kwa reception, hujui hata uko wapi, you are not relaxed, automatically you are going to fail. So ensure you arrive on interview day on time, so that you relax, you familiarize with the environment, and for sure you're going to pass. And sometimes it also shows some seriousness, because if you arrive early, if you are punctual during interview, it means when you are hired, you'll be punctual. If there is something which employers are very careful and they are very serious, it's about time management, it's about punctuality. especially the arrival time on job. Kutoka haijalishi, but the arrival, the punctuality, they are very serious on it. So kindly arrive early, relax, familiarize, go through the brochures, the banners, the materials which are around, familiarize yourself, ask some questions before the interview, and you are going to be hired. And my prayer this year, may you be hired. For the interview which you are going to attend, may you be hired. Moving to the second stage, that is the body. So in this section is the pillar of the interview. This is the key part of the interview. This is whereby you are going to dive into questions and answers. So don't miss this part. Now, this is the real interview now. Some of the interview questions which you expect and how to respond to those questions. Before we start, kindly, if you have not subscribed, kindly do so. Thank you. These are the key questions you expect during job interview. Let's deal with one by one. The first question you are going to be asked: what is your name? As simple as that. What is your name? So respond by saying this: my name is Washington Mwange. The second question you are going to be asked: why are you here? Why are you here? Respond by saying that I'm here for an interview. Finally, in the introduction part, you're going to be asked: tell us about yourself. Tell us about yourself. Respond by saying this. And this is the best way to respond. Start by thanking the panelists, thanking the interviewers, thanking them for the opportunity they have accorded you. This is how you are going to respond. Thank you so much for inviting me for this interview. I'm very humbled to get this opportunity, and thank you again. My name is Washington Mwange. I'm a holder of bachelor's degree in computer science, diploma in ICT, certifications in digital marketing, web design, graphic design, video editing, programming, statistical application, computerized accounting, networking, and many more. For your information, I've noted something on your website which needs improvement. Your website is not SEO. SEO means search engine optimization. If you try to search your website, you cannot find it on top of the search. So I found that one, there is a problem. Another thing, your social media, the last post you made 1 year ago, that is dangerous. I'm going to work with the current team to improve on that, because if we leverage on social media and digital marketing and website, being an expert in that area, I assure you your company is going to make revenue. In 3 months, I assure you you're going to get many clients, walk-in clients, calling, social media, and many more. So if you hire me, I'm going to bring quality and change, especially when it comes to digital marketing. The second question: how did you know about us? Respond by saying, I saw your ad on website, or you can say, I saw your ad on social media, specifically Facebook or Instagram, or mainstream media, that is TV and radio. The next question, what is your strength? What is your strength? Respond by saying this: I'm organized and team player. Another question, what is your weakness? Respond by saying, my weakness is to take long to finish task, but I'm working on it to improve that. Another question, why did you leave your last job? Respond by saying, I left my last job to find new opportunities and growth. As simple as that. To find new opportunities and growth. Don't go into, oh, I left because of salary, I left because they are not paying me. No. Always speak positive, especially for your last employer or your last company. Speak positive, because they normally say, never bang doors. You'll go back there. It is similar to me. Many times I've been called back to my previous workstation. Why? Because I never banged doors. I never spoke ill of that company. Always maintain good rapport, good relationship with your employer and employees. And I assure you, you'll never lose a job, you'll never miss a job, you'll be called, utakuwa unang'ang'aniwa kama nyama. Another question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Respond by saying this: in 5 years, I see myself in a higher position and contributing more to the company's growth. Don't start saying, oh, in 5 years, I'll be having my own company. That's a poor response. Oh, in 5 years, I want to have 3 wives. Oh, in 5 years, I'll be your competitor. So that's a very tricky question. Direct that question to growth, to developing more, to being promoted to higher ranks. But if you go outside that topic, it means you're just there because of money. Because any job, if you are called for any other job, you leave immediately. So be keen the way you respond. This question never misses. How much do you expect from us? What is your salary expectation? Respond by saying that my salary expectation ranges between 20,000 to 30,000, or 40,000 to 50,000, or 60,000 to 70,000, or 50 to 100,000. So always give a range of your salary expectation. Don't be specific, and give a room for adjustment. Say, I'm ready to fit within your budget. And to add on that, don't be desperate. I've handled many interviews, and you find interviewees or the candidates, they are very desperate, especially those getting job, those trying for the first time. They are very desperate for that job. Even when lured for a smaller salary, they just accept. If we give you 5,000, it's okay, I can start with that. No, you need to have a stand, because whatever any other job or any other vacancy arises, you'll never disappear. So always have a stand and don't be desperate. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't watched my previous video, kindly do so, because I've talked about how can you start a business with no funding, with no capital. You just need a skill in digital marketing and you are ready to go. So watch that video. I've also made another video about the resolution. How can you strategize so that you can achieve your goals or your resolution this year? So next I'm releasing another bang. It's called a bang. So keep watching, keep tuned. My parting shot. Don't bang doors. Don't bang doors. Don't compete. Run your own race. If you are a teacher, back pale. Number 3, teamwork. Always work as a team. Embrace teamwork. You'll go far. Don't outshine your boss. Your boss remain to be your boss because God has given him or her that position. Respect him or her in that position. It does not matter if you are learned or not. Respect your boss. Don't force. Don't force for salary increase. Don't complain. Let your job speak by itself. Don't be a pretender. Just work. Don't keep on gossiping. Don't witch-hunt people. Just work. Don't spy people. Don't be a pretender. Shenye. Kila wakati. Don't do that. Just work. Do your work. Good communication skills. Ensure you have good communication skills, especially when you address your clients or customers or your colleagues at a workplace or at your workstation. Ensure you have good communication skills. And good communication skills means respect people, talk well, encourage, motivate, inspire. Don't gossip. Don't witch hunt. Don't spy. Listen a lot. Speak less or speak little. Listen a lot. Have good listening skills because those clients, they just want you to listen. If you listen keenly, you'll be able to resolve. You'll be able to provide a solution. Usijifanye unajua kila kitu. No. Listen. Respect. Awe mtu mzima, awe mtoto. Ensure you respect everyone. Don't steal your employers or your colleagues' items. Don't. Trust is very important. When an employer has given you a job, he has trusted you. Don't break that trust. If you break anyone's trust, it is done. You remain to be truthful in your working and you'll go far. You'll be promoted because of how you conduct yourself. Conduct yourself professionally. Address people professionally. Respect everyone. And if you have gotten a job, kindly give it time. Give it time. Usiwe mtu wa kurukaruka hapa kule, hapa kule, hapa kule. No. Give it time. There are some jobs which you're going to be promised heaven. Those are red flags. Before you go for an interview or before you choose or you go for a particular job, ensure you've done a lot of research, a lot of background check, because there are some companies, they promise you heaven, but in reality, you'll regret kwa nini umetoka mahali umetoka. It is better even ukae bila kazi. So ensure you you make due diligence, you make your research well, ulizia before you join that organization or that company. That is my words, because I've been a victim somewhere else. Promised heaven, the first 3 months, 6 months, they're okay, the rest ni mambo ingine. So kindly, my advice to you, always make due diligence, always do research, always do background check before you say yes. Sawa? Lastly, don't bang doors. Don't bang doors. One day you'll come back. Si unapotea tu. Ensure you do a good handover. Hata wakufanyie sherehe. So ensure you don't bang doors. If you have gotten a new opportunity somewhere else, speak out, communicate, follow the procedure, give a notice, resign, write a letter formally, face the employer or the employee or the in charge, the manager, because sometimes opportunities come and the way you live matters a lot. So kindly, that is my advice out of experience. Don't bang doors, because one day you'll come back, because things do happen. Unaenda huko unadhani umeangukia, kumbe umeangukiwa. Inakuwa ngumu kurudi back. But if you have done your best, why not? Kutakuwa na shida. So always respect your bosses and don't bang doors. Sawa? Last but not least, this goes to especially to the people who serve, especially the front desk, the receptionist, the admin, or if you are in contact, you are direct in contact with the client, ensure the first rule you smile. Always smile. Always smile. Until they call you a smiling machine. Always smile. Don't sit down. If the client is standing, stand. If the client is seated, sit with that client. Explain to that client slowly by slowly. Slowly by slowly. There are people who have moods. They are gloomy. They are hungry. They are angry. So please, hiyo mambo ingine acha kwa gate pale. Ukiingia kwa kazi ya mtu, respect kazi ya mtu. Respect those clients. Respect those customers, because those are the boss. The boss is always right. Do the best and God will do the rest. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. Thank you so much and God bless you. My name is Washington Mwange. Until next time, bye bye.